Funky Mondays, where we only cover the facts.
Standing against the storm, supporting the Michael Vaughn family in the search for Michael Vaughn. In the ongoing Michael Vaughn case, there's been a troubling trend of accusations, falsehoods, and unnecessary drama. Some individuals seem more focused on proving their own theories right rather than relying on evidence and law enforcement guidance. Despite assurances that the Vaughn family isn't the focus of the investigation and that they're cooperating fully, there are still those bent on stirring up trouble for them. It's crucial for us as a community to do better and support this family through what's undoubtedly the most traumatic experience they've ever faced. The Vaughn family has complied with all requests from law enforcement, yet they're still being unfairly targeted with baseless accusations. Let's take a moment each night to send a prayer of healing thought to the Vaughn family. A kind word or sharing Michael's picture can go a long way. It's easy to lose sight of the fact that this is about a missing child who disappeared in the Idaho night. Someone out there knows something, and it's imperative that they come forward with any information they have. Furthermore, it's time to put an end to the lies, drama, and finger-pointing with unfounded claims. This behavior only adds to the pain and anguish of a family already struggling with the unknown. Remember, there are underage children in the Vaughn family who are witnessing how adults are behaving, and it's our responsibility to set a positive example. In conclusion, let's be mindful of what we say about others. Unless we have solid facts, let's refrain from spreading hate and unfounded allegations. Instead, let's focus on sharing Michael Vaughn's picture and holding on to hope, as is what keeps us going in times of uncertainty.
Michael Vaughn from Fruitland, Idaho.
Nestled in the picturesque landscape of Piatt County, Idaho, Fruitland stands as a serene city flanked by the meandering Snake and Piatt rivers. This quaint settlement finds itself strategically placed adjacent to U.S. Route 95 within the Treasure Valley of southwest Idaho, approximately 50 miles to the west of Boise on the cusp of the Oregon border. Fruitland serves as an integral component of the Ontario micropolitan area. It derives its name from the sprawling apple orchards that envelop its surroundings, proudly embracing the Moncure, the Big Apple of Idaho. As attested by the U.S. 2020 Census, Fruitland is home to a vibrant population of 6,072 individuals, dwelling within 2,108 households and 1,286 families. The original town site of Fruitland was homesteaded in 1897 and was largely planted in orchards of apples and plums. In 1902, the northern area was purchased and development of this area began shortly afterwards. As the community developed, it became known as Fruitland because it was surrounded by some of the finest orchards in the valley. Despite its peaceful appearance, Fruitland was suddenly thrust into the global spotlight one warm summer evening in 2021. However, the attention wasn't drawn to its lush orchards or scenic vistas, but rather to the mysterious disappearance of 5-year-old Michael Vaughn. Michael's adventurous spirit and boundless curiosity painted a vivid picture of a young boy captivated by exploration. His days were spent in joyful pursuits, whether digging into the depths of the earth or immersing himself in the digital landscapes of Minecraft. Missing Michael Vaughn. Michael's passions span a wide spectrum, reflecting his fervent interest. His fascination with astronomy leads him to gaze at the wonders of the night sky, while his love for superheroes find expression in beloved movies like The Mandalorian, Spider-Man, and Batman. His playful nature extends to his choice of toys ranging from monster trucks and Hot Wheels to the intricate world of Legos. Additionally, Michael's adventurous spirit thrives outdoors, where he enjoys moments at the park, camping expeditions, and thrilling adventures at water parks and amusement centers. Blue and red are his favorite colors, reflecting his vibrant personality. When it comes to treats, he indulges in zebra cakes, ice cream, macaroni and cheese, pizza, and cookies. Michael earned his nickname Monkey from his early days in the womb, where his climbing antics began. Escaping from his bassinet and crib as an infant, his penchant for climbing only grew as he matured, earning him the playful monkey that suits his adventurous spirit. Monkey. On a memorable Halloween, Michael decided to forgo his own costume preferences and instead donned the attire of a minion, much to the delight of his baby sister. With her adoration for those whimsical characters in mind, Michael embarked on a mission to bring her joy by embodying a real-life minion. This selfless act spoke volumes about Michael's compassionate nature and his unwavering dedication to making those around him happy. Michael's laughter is like music to the ears, and his smile has the power to illuminate even the gloomiest of days. His infectious energy has a ripple effect, spreading joy and warmth to all fortunate enough to be in his presence. His family holds dear every moment spent with him, cherishing his boundless love and the light he brings into their lives. Where is Michael? July 27th, 2021 dawns hot and relentless in Idaho, setting the stage for a day that will forever alter the lives of one family. Brandi Neal, Michael's devoted mother, rises with a sense of anticipation, acutely aware that this day marks the end of her work week and the beginning of a well-deserved break. Her mind buzzes with excitement in the thought of spending precious moments with her spirited children, one of them being her son Michael, lovingly nicknamed Monkey. With a kiss and a promise of return, Brandi bids her family farewell, leaving them in the capable hands of their devoted father, Tyler. Little does she realize that this seemingly ordinary morning will unfold into an unimaginable nightmare. This day unfolds in familiar routine for Brandi Neal, who eagerly anticipates reuniting with her family after a taxing day at work. As the afternoon progresses, Brandi takes a brief break around 4 p.m., reaching out with a phone call to check in on her loved ones. The scene at home appears tranquil. Michael engrossed in his Nintendo Switch game in the living room, while his father Tyler oversees the activity. Meanwhile, the rest of the family is occupied with their own pursuits, creating an atmosphere of warmth and contentment within the household. As the evening progresses, Tyler briefly leaves the living room where Michael is absorbed in his Nintendo Switch game to attend to his youngest daughter's needs. In a routine act of parental care, he changes her diaper and places an order for pizza, anticipating a cozy family dinner. Little does he know, within the short span of 15 to 20 minutes, their lives will be irrevocably changed. Returning to the living room, Tyler is met with a chilling scene. Michael is nowhere to be found. Panic sets in as he frantically searches every corner of their home and the surrounding area, his mind racing with unanswered questions. How could Michael have vanished without a trace? The front door, notoriously stiff and loud, presents an implorable escape route, which means he probably used the garage door to escape. With mounting dread, Tyler makes two urgent phone calls, one to the authorities and the other to Brandi, his voice trembling with fear and desperation. Brandi, shaken by the urgency in her husband's tone, springs into action, racing home at breakneck speed, her mind reeling with uncertainty and dread. The police respond swiftly to Tyler's distress calls, arriving on the scene as Brandi arrives home to a flurry of activity. Neighbors, drawn by the commotion, join the search for Michael, unaware of the daunting journey that lies ahead. Fruitland's Chief of Police, J.D. Huff, leads the investigative efforts, his cautious approach withholding crucial details as the community braces itself for the task ahead. In the midst of uncertainty, one thing remains clear. The road ahead will be fraught with challenges, testing the resolve of all involved in the search for answers. As the investigation into Michael's disappearance continues, his family remains resolute in their belief that he will return home. Their unwavering determination, coupled with the outpouring of support from the community, serves as a testament to their enduring hope and love that define their bond with Michael. Throughout Fruitland, reminders of Michael's disappearance persist, serving as a poignant reminder of the community's united effort to find him. Authorities continue to urge anyone with information to come forward, emphasizing the importance of community cooperation in the search for Michael Vaughn. As helicopters, drones, trained dogs, and hundreds of volunteers tirelessly comb the area, hope remains that Michael will be found and justice will be served.
Please, please, bring Michael home, please, please, please.
He's beyond missed and beyond loved, and we need him. We need him.
He's coming home, and we're waiting for him. We're all waiting for him. Every single one of us are waiting for him, and we are going to bring him home.
J.D. Huff speaks out.
Long, thorough investigation. The family is not a focus of our investigation at this point. They are continuing to fully cooperate with us. Today, as members of this community, we continue to agonize with the family.
We want to thank all of you, the officers, all of the agencies. You guys have just keep working so hard, and we're gonna get him home. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna find him.
It is tough. We've lived this case from the time that it began, and but I'm telling you, I've got a very strong, committed group of people here, and they come in here every day, and we're in this grind, and they are committed to finding Michael, and we're just not going to stop. Everybody should know that we are not going to stop until we uncover the truth in its entirety, I would say.
A talk with Brandi Neal.
I like looking at the moon. Oh, you're getting a picture of the moon?
Mm-hmm.
Or you're getting a video of the moon?
Video. All right. Time for bed now.
But I still want to look at some stars. How about if we do a line of a pattern with the stars, and maybe we can shape something? What is that called?
Astrology.
Astrology, right. So let's do astrology.
You are silly. Silly.
When the cameras are off, we will shut our phones off, and you guys are at home. How does it affect you guys?
It hurts. You know what? I have 2 teenagers, and about a week ago, my oldest had a friend over, and they were on YouTube. They're 15, and someone sitting there lying and bashing our family. And I've never heard my daughter cry so hard.
Oh my God.
She was on her hands and knees screaming for her brother and screaming because people are cruel, and they hear things at school that parents say, because everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. But we're human. We're people. We have a family. We miss our son. I will never not be able to hear those sobs and cries for the rest of my life. I will hear them in my head for the rest of my life. Just the same as the night when Michael went missing, and it was 4 a.m. and I told her that she really needed to get some sleep. And she just cried and cried and cried. They need to realize that.
And she's precious. You remember you had her on here, and she's so sweet, and she just loves her mommy.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay positive, and we're gonna protect our children. We're gonna find better ways. We're gonna change things, because this is
Absolutely.
That's what we're gonna do. And I think there are a lot of people that have good hearts and good intentions to do those things. So we'll just be louder than the negative noise, and that's
absolutely. Well, you know, you've always got a voice here for Monkey. We're always going to be his voice over here. And
blue and red are his favorite colors, mostly blue. He loves monster trucks. Gravedigger is his favorite monster truck. He loves Spider-Man, Batman. He loves race cars. He loves cars. He loves trucks. Anything that goes. He loves pepperoni pizza, macaroni and cheese, and it has to be the Velveeta kind. It can't be the Kraft macaroni and cheese. He's kind of picky about that one. He loves Otter Pops, the Otter Pop popsicles. He could eat a whole box if I let him. Zebra cakes, the little Debbie Hostess zebra cakes. They get come two in a pack. Oh, and ding dongs. Loves ding dongs.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry jelly, no seeds, peanut butter. Sometimes he just eat like straight bread. Just I'm like, do you want toast or? He loves being outside. He loves going camping. We like to go prospect and go rock hounding. We did get to do one camping trip in the end of May. He got to play soccer with Dad, and we found lots of cool rocks. I've been waiting for it to warm up to finish tumbling them. I get them all polished up. He loves panning for gold. He's a fish in water. He is a swimmer. He does know how to swim, yes.
Oh, that's great.
So
like you. I think he looks just like you.
He does.
He has the bluest eyes. You know what's funny is when he was born, he had black hair.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And he had black hair, and it fell out, and it turned towhead blonde.
Oh my god.
Buggy's got the strawberry blonde. Monkey had strawberry blonde probably when he was about 2, I want to say. But he's always been super, super blonde. So.
That's what I thought. We met your daughter, your oldest daughter. She's the sweetest. Oh, she's so sweet.
It's really hard for my oldest son because Monkey and him look very similar. They do look very similar. I mean, you can tell, like, as my oldest son's gotten older, he looks like his dad for sure. But when they were younger, because Tyler and I have been together almost 8 years now. Jesus. Yeah, a while. So we've been a blended family for a long time.
Like, if you want to say something to somebody that may possibly have Monkey about bringing him home, I know you've said it before, but if they're out there maybe listening,
please let him come home. He didn't get to start kindergarten. He should have, he didn't get to be with his family for Christmas. He hasn't, he was so excited for Buggy's birthday. He could not wait for her to turn 2. Please just let him go. Let him come home. It's not fair. It's not fair that you thought you had the right to take our baby and rip our family apart. He needs us and we need him. So please, if you are listening, please let our baby come home. I'll forgive you. I will find it in my heart as long as he's home. I will forgive you. Just let him come home.
I do not want to give if I any of those. Did you catch that video of me?
I did.
Short 1 minute.
Daddy, what?
Don't touch nothing else with that hand. You can only touch with this hand, okay?
Okay. Can you touch one?
Touch the pan. Can you feel how hot that is? Stay back in the stove.
It doesn't feel hot.
Yeah, but it'll get hot. Get out. Okay, stay back.
Real homemade cookies. We made real homemade
cookies.
Can you touch them?
Don't touch with the other hand.
Aww. If I could grab one.
Not with that. You gotta let them rest.
Aww, I gotta let the cookies rest.
Yeah, 'cause it's hot.
Thank you.
You have 2 left. Me ta-da-da. Look, I made real cookies.
Trying to do everything I can to make sure. My goal is I want everybody in the world to see his face. I want everybody to know about him.
He hasn't been found in the water. He hasn't been found in any fields. He hasn't been found by helicopter.
You can support Michael. If you find a blue light, put it up, please.
A
It's
blue
his
light.
favorite color.
Front porch light. Okay. I can't imagine what you're going through, so. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm professional.
It's not unprofessional to have emotions, ma'am. I promise you.
When you're a reporter, you're taught to just stuff that down. You don't do that.
I didn't do that for a long time. Look where I am now.
Thank you. What a sweet child. What a sweet girl. So when you woke up the next day,
I didn't.
and you didn't wake up.
I didn't sleep.
You didn't sleep. When the next day came,
Yeah. She had to force me to go to bed.
and you still didn't have your Michael, what were you feeling?
Despair, sadness. My heart was broken. It's still broken. Fear. Pure fear. I actually, Tyler had to pick me up. I collapsed when the helicopter flew over. Because it was a nightmare. Like, this can't. I couldn't believe this is happening. I still. It's a never-ending nightmare.
Yeah.
Don't know how to answer. Because I don't know how I'm doing. I'm sad. I'm scared. I'm miserable. Lots of counseling. Getting through each day.
Yeah.
Families of missing children are living through hell on earth, not knowing where their baby is. And honestly, you have no idea what you would do or what you would say or how you would act. There's been so much of the, well, I would do this, I would do that. I pray that not one of those people ever has to feel in a single ounce of what we are going through on a daily basis. So and I pray that nobody ever has to. You've lived that situation or you've walked a second in that situation. Don't tell a mother or a father that you know what you would do because you don't know what you would do. So just be kind and be thankful that pray that you never have to feel an ounce of this heartache or this heartbreak ever. There are some very, very, very dedicated officers, FBI agents. They live, eat, breathe, sleep, trying to find Michael, trying to find answers. So I have this faith in them to share his story, share his picture. Everyone who just continues to be supportive. Thank everyone
for you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. How are you doing? Are you okay?
No.
And that's okay to not be okay. That was a good answer to be able to share.
Yeah.
Is there something we can do for you?
Don't let anyone lose sight of my brother, please. That's my baby too.
We'll do our best. We'll keep Michael out there. Okay? All right.
Brandi speaks.
Hi, Grannies. Hi, everyone.
Sorry.
Shit. Please, y'all, stop. Eve? I understand. Everyone, please stop. Please. Please. We all have our difference in opinions. We have all the doxing, the putting personal information out. I don't agree with it. And yes, I have said some things in private conversations I would never say publicly, and I would never just, I've said things out of anger. Ready, please stop, please.
Brandi, have you ever, I'm sorry.
There are 4 suspects, and everybody has their opinions, and I understand that. And now, whether I agree with your opinions, well, I'm a hothead, and I have my piece and say it, and I try to say it privately. Now it has been put up publicly. And our lives here, there's been lots of things over these past 929 days. And everybody, just take a breath, take a step. Michael Joseph Vaughn went missing on July 27th of 2021. We have been fully investigated by law enforcement, and still not investigated, but we have fully cooperated. We are not suspects. Keep Michael's face out there. Please keep the focus. I want to specify, I have not asked Eve not to talk about Michael's case. I have done so privately because I felt a certain way about certain things. It's not what's important. Oh, what else? Eve, I appreciate your respect of not using the nickname NJ, and yes, I know law enforcement has used that, and we corrected them. That is a special name, and I know FBI used it as well. I corrected them as well. Sorry, I'm a bit of bossy lady. But I thank you for acknowledging that. Michael, MJ, excuse me, Michael Monkey, Michael Joseph Vaughn Monkey. MJ is only used by his nana and his auntie. Those were given to law enforcement, so let's clarify all of that. And
I will respect that, and I'm sorry if that came off as I did not know. I sincerely didn't until it was said through creators, but I'm going to respect that.
And I appreciate that, and thank you very much.
Do you want me to end this, Brandi? You ladies can speak privately.
I want.
You want everybody to hear it?
Yes.
I understand.
Michael is who is important, and I understand everybody's emotions and feelings, but they have to remember that Michael is still missing, and he is our baby, and a lot of things do hurt, and I understand going through things that have been said over these past 2.5 years and learning things and all of the things that have been done. A lot of people have been hurt. A lot of people. And I don't want anybody to feel any of this hurt. And I understand some others hurts. So that'll take time because there's always two sides to a story. Three sides, right? So everybody, please just take a breath. Just take a breath. And please trust in the fact that we've done everything with law enforcement and they are doing a good job. I get it. I get going back over things. You know what? I'm not the nicest person in the world, and I've never claimed it, and that's for facts. So, if everybody could just take a step back and stop hurting each other, please, because there's no way in this world that Michael would want any of this. He wouldn't want anybody. Okay, please, everyone.
I will respect that, Brandi.
Go with the facts with law enforcement. I know, going back over everything. I understand the timeline. Please trust me. I know. I've lived it every damn day, and we're still to this moment. So I want you all to please be kind to one another and just think of Michael. And he is pure love and light and joy. And Buggy's following straight in his footsteps, and his big brother and sister, they've been through hell. So just be kind to one another. You can have your opinions, you can have your differences. I have to say my piece because I can't take any more of it. And I'll say my piece elsewhere. I tried to do my best on that. So I'm gonna go back in and go sit down, but I'm tired of everybody fighting. Just show us beautiful face. It's been too damn long, and we need answers. And I have full faith in our law enforcement and everything that's going on. So let's be kind to one another, okay?
Thank you.
And stop hurting each other, please. Don't be doxing each other. I don't condone any of it. I don't.
You got it, Brandi. We care about you and your family. We support you.
I know I may have said things in private, but I would never do.
You have that right.
To be honest,
we all vent in private.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well, then when it's put out publicly online, it's not fair. And all of it, everyone, all around, all of it. So
couldn't agree more, especially what you go through on a daily basis. I don't care what you said in private. I'm sure you had a reason.
I just want, please don't lose focus of Michael. Michael is still missing. We don't know where he is. There are 4 suspects named. And just please trust in law enforcement and what they're doing. I do. We do. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Shattered hope. The devastating impact of misinformation on families of missing children. The impact of drama, lies, threats, false information, and anger on an innocent family of a missing child can be profound and devastating. 1. Emotional distress. The family is already dealing with the overwhelming emotional burden of having a missing child. The addition of drama, lies, and threats can intensify the anguish, leading increased stress, anxiety, and despair. 2. Distrust and discord. False information and drama can sow seeds of distrust among family members and within the community. This can create rifts and conflicts within the family, as well as erode trust in the authorities and those involved in the search efforts. 3. Scrutiny and stigmatization. The family may become the target of public scrutiny and judgment, especially if false information or rumors are spread about them. This can lead to stigmatization and social isolation, exacerbating their feelings of loneliness and alienation. 4. Interference with investigation. False leads and misinformation can divert resources and attention away from legitimate search efforts. Law enforcement may be forced to waste time and energy investigating unfounded claims, potentially delaying the chances of finding the missing child. 5. Mental health struggles. The relentless barrage of drama, lies, threats, and anger can take a toll on the mental health of family members. They may experience some symptoms of depression, anxiety, trauma, and even post traumatic stress disorder as they navigate the uncertainty and trauma of their situation. 6. Impaired community support. Instead of rallying around the family in their time of need, community members may be influenced by false narratives and negative emotions, leading to a lack of support and solidarity for the family. This can further isolate the family and compound their sense of abandonment. In essence, the introduction of drama, lies, threats, false information, and anger into the lives of an innocent family dealing with the disappearance of a child can exacerbate their pain and suffering, impede the search efforts, and hinder their ability to cope with a situation effectively. It is crucial for communities to come together in support of these families and refrain from spreading misinformation or engaging in harmful behaviors that could worsen their ordeal. Michael Vaughn, also known as Monkey, has been missing since July 27, 2021, from Fruitland, Idaho. At the time of his disappearance, he was 5 years old, with blue eyes and blonde hair. He was last seen wearing a light blue t-shirt with a Minecraft logo, dark blue boxer briefs, and sandals. Michael was taken near his home at Southwest 9th Street, Arizona, around 6:40 to 7 p.m., according to the updated timeline provided by law enforcement. If you have any information about Michael's whereabouts, or if you have seen him, please contact 911 or the Fruitland Police Department at 1-208-642-6006.
You can't take one of our most precious citizens from us and ever expect us to stop.